Jody Scheckter exploded onto the Formula One scene as an unpredictable and crash-prone driver whose reckless maneuvers not only endangered himself, but also his competitors. His daring exploits on the track earned him a notorious reputation, culminating in one of the biggest crashes in Formula One history. The severity of this incident led to calls for Scheckter to be banned from the sport altogether. However, instead of fading away, he reinvented himself, channeling his natural talent and ambition into becoming a world champion. After achieving his ultimate goal with Ferrari, who wouldn't see another champion for 21 years, Scheckter surprised many by retiring soon after. Born on January 29, 1950, in East London, South Africa, Scheckter was introduced to the world of mechanics and driving at an early age thanks to his father, who owned a Renault dealership. Working as an engineering apprentice, young Jody learned to drive at high speeds, setting the stage for his future in motorsports. His need for speed naturally led him to racing first on motorcycles and then in saloon cars. His aggressive driving style was evident from the beginning. He was once black flagged for dangerous driving in his very first national race. However, over time, Scheckter learned to balance his raw aggression with skill, eventually becoming a consistent race winner. In 1970, he won the South African Formula Ford Series and earned a Driver to Europe scholarship, which provided him with the funds to chase his Formula One dreams in England. Arriving in England, Scheckter quickly gained a reputation for being both fast and reckless, earning him the nickname South African Wild Man. His fearless approach to racing, combined with frequent crashes, made him a polarizing figure in the Formula Ford and Formula 3 circuits. His rugged appearance, wild hair, and aggressive demeanor only added to his larger-than-life persona. But despite his erratic behavior, his speed and car control impressed those who saw potential in the young driver. His undeniable talent eventually caught the attention of McLaren, who gave him a trial run in the 1972 U.S. Grand Prix, leading to a part-time contract for the 1973 season. Scheckter's debut with McLaren was anything but smooth. In the French Grand Prix, he made an immediate impact by taking the lead only to collide with world champion Emerson Fittipaldi's Lotus, resulting in a spectacular crash that enraged Fittipaldi. Things escalated at the British Grand Prix at Silverstone, where Scheckter lost control and caused a massive pileup involving multiple cars. The crash was so severe that it became known as one of the most significant accidents in Formula One history. While the damage was immense, miraculously, there was only one injury: a broken leg suffered by driver Andrea de Adamic. The crash ignited a fierce debate within the Grand Prix Drivers Association, which called for Scheckter's immediate removal from the sport. McLaren avoided this by temporarily sidelining him, giving Scheckter time to reflect on his approach to racing. When he returned for the Canadian Grand Prix, Scheckter again found himself in trouble, crashing into Francois Sauvert's Tyrrell. Despite these incidents, Ken Tyrrell saw something special in Scheckter and signed him to replace the retiring Jackie Stewart for the 1974 season. Tragically, Sauvert was killed in a crash during the U.S. Grand Prix, and Scheckter was the first driver on the scene. The harrowing experience left a lasting impression on him. Reflecting on the event, Scheckter later said, "From then on, all I was trying to do in Formula One was save my life." Under Tyrrell's guidance, Scheckter began to transform from a wild risk-taker into a calculated and consistent driver. Tyrrell pushed him to focus on finishing races, which paid off as Scheckter won 2 Grands Prix in 1974, finishing 3rd overall in the standings. Although he stayed with Tyrrell for 2 more seasons, winning a race each year, Scheckter realized that Tyrrell's cars weren't good enough to help him achieve his ultimate goal of becoming world champion. In 1977, he moved to the newly formed Wolf team, winning 3 races and finishing 2nd in the championship behind Ferrari's Niki Lauda. Recognizing Ferrari's superior machinery, Scheckter made the jump to the Italian team in 1979, and Enzo Ferrari welcomed him with open arms. At Ferrari, Scheckter partnered with the legendary Gilles Villeneuve, forming a friendship that would shape his career. Though Villeneuve was faster, Scheckter's more conservative, points-oriented approach ultimately won out. In 1979, Scheckter finally realized his dream and became world champion, securing Ferrari's last title for 21 years. Enzo Ferrari praised Scheckter for his calculated approach, describing him as a driver who measured his capabilities wisely and raced with a focus on the end result. After achieving his lifelong ambition, Scheckter lost his competitive edge. He coasted through the 1980 season to honor his contract with Ferrari before retiring at just 30 years old. Despite leaving racing early, Scheckter's post-Formula One life was marked by success. He became a wealthy businessman, founding a high-tech security company in the United States and later selling it for a substantial profit. He also turned his attention to organic farming in England and supported his sons Tomas and Toby in their racing careers. Jody Scheckter's journey from a reckless crash-prone driver to a disciplined and strategic world champion is one of transformation and perseverance. While his early years in Formula One were marred by controversy and near catastrophes, Scheckter's ability to evolve not only cemented his place in the sport's history, but also proved that even the most erratic of talents can be honed into greatness. His post-racing success in business and organic farming further exemplifies his versatility and determination, making him a figure of lasting influence both on and off the track.
Hello McLaren faithfuls. If you loved this video, make sure to hit that like button, drop a comment below, and subscribe so you never miss any McLaren F1 updates with relaxing ASMR elements. Your support is what keeps this incredible community growing stronger every day. Let's continue the conversation and share our passion for McLaren F1 together. Discover my journey as a passionate creator navigating life with challenging disabilities. Despite the obstacles, I'm determined to follow my dreams and share my love for McLaren and F1 with the world. By becoming a patron, you'll not only be supporting my dream, but you'll also gain access to exclusive content, including untold stories of legendary F1 drivers and much more. Your support can truly make a difference in my life, helping me continue to do what I love. Click the link below and enjoy.